All right, we're going to have a little bit of fun here, and we're going to compare Mr. Tanner with Mr. Haile Gebre Selassie, the two-time gold medal winner of the Summer Olympic Games. And just try and take a look at what Tanner does that Mr. Haile has yet to improve on. So, try and give this same time. Slow both of these down. All right. So, really big thing to take note here, Tanner. The knee drive, as we were talking about you. We want to see how your knee comes up and forward through the swing. So watch your left leg here. And we'll pick on the right because we can see it. Really comes up. Now watch as you bring your right knee through and then your right knee down. So let's look at the right leg of the world champion down here. Watch his right leg. Quality's not as nice in this video, but you'll get the point here. Don't really need it to be. Watch his right leg here. Watch him snap that sucker up. See that right there? Right there. He pulls his knee up, which allows him then to not necessarily relax his lower leg, but he's then able to have a longer stride by simply flexing his hip more. Something that's really important, something that we look at to maintain as we go through. Left leg, watch, snap. See how high his knee comes up? Let's look at his right leg one more time. We'll try and break it down right there. I mean, that's the high point. Let's take a look at what this knee dry is. That's a little too far over. This bar is getting in the way. There we go. We'll go here and there. I mean, he has a 64-degree knee drive. Tanner, we're going to do your right leg here, and you stop short of full hip flexion. You do more of just a hip relaxation through. And again, you're not alone here. But I mean, that's a strong 25-degree difference. Again, he's the best in the world, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that with just a little bit more effort and a little cognitive practice, you'll be able to pull your knee up higher. And then really with little else, you'll immediately see the rest of your body change. One thing to keep in mind, though, is as we clear this off, look at his angle of his body from his head to his hip to his knee, and then we can go up here as long as it doesn't take me out of the video, head to hip to knee. I mean, he has such a lesser angle from the head to hip. Like you said, he's pulling that leg forward. We can clear these off now, just to get a good idea of what's going on here. Let's see if we can take a look at his back extension as well, right here. It's tough to do in this video. This angle's off to a side here, and he's got a 29 degree, and you're looking at about 25, a little bit longer. We want that to be at least 20, but more is greater. I think I said that angle right. Let me double check that. Back extension, greater than 20, right. So you are greater than 20, but greater than 20 is not the minimum. You want to go as far back as possible. And that again, quad strength, quad flexibility, glute strength, so on and so forth. A big thing, I want you to look at his arm, his elbow angle as we go forward. Right there. Look at that. I mean, it's almost absolute full flexion. The tightest, Tanner, I saw your elbow get may have been 80 degrees. There's a reason for that. He keeps his arms close to him, reduces left and right momentum, keeps everything going forward, as you can tell. If we play this in real time, you're going to see this guy, I believe they said he's running like a 5-minute and 30-second mile here. Just something to keep in mind is he's doing the same 5 things over and over and over and over and over. He's not doing an incredibly large difference between each stride. Something to keep in mind. Also, if you look at his air time, how long he's in the air between steps when he's off the ground, and now he's still, he's completely suspended in air until his foot touches ground. If you'll look, he's sprinting, and he has the mid-strike. The middle of his foot is touching. Now, his heel's going to come off the ground a little bit more because we're just playing with really somebody that's the best in the world, and a 5.5 mile for him is basically a sprint for us. So he's able to maybe cheat a little bit and keep his heel off the ground. If we found somebody that wasn't quite to the caliber of him, you'd see that the heel would at least touch the ground, not necessarily hit the ground first, but the heel would touch the ground. From there going forward, he really does a good job. Look at that. Look how straight his leg gets, and then how straight it stays. That's what we talked about with you with knee compression. His leg is straight. Now watch, it stays almost that exact angle through the entire stride. Tanner, when we watch you, your knee gets straight, but then it bends deep into your catch your weight. So something that we want to try and mimic is get your knee up, get your knee straight, and then maintain that straightness as you go through. That's going to require stronger muscles from the hips down, as well as maintaining a tight core up top so you don't have a lot of weight to carry on the way down and catch as you go forward. Try and play both of these a little bit longer. So anyway, that's what we're going for as we go forward. I know it sounds so simple, just do what the best in the world do, but to be honest, that is really the key to getting better. Find someone that does it better than you and then do what they do. Something to keep in mind as you practice on your own. When we hit the track together, I'm going to keep an eye on, show you some drills to increase flexibility, strength, as well as pay mental awareness to what you're doing, which is really the very first thing we got to do. Pretty sure over half the things I told you didn't even know you did. So awareness is the first step towards recognition and correction, and we'll go on from there. Hopefully you learned some things in these 3 videos. I look forward to working on you in the future, comparing now to later, and we will see you in the next video.